Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to do a flip through of all the colored pages I've done for the last 3 months. I know a lot of people just do them for 1 month at a time, but sometimes I don't have a whole lot of coloring done during the last 3 months because, months sometimes get really busy. This time I have a pretty big stack, so I'm sorry about that. It's going to be a little longer, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So Magical Dawn is the first book up, and all the little green tags are the pages that I have done since February. So February, March, and April. So we'll go in and I will show you each one. Other than putting these tags on here to show me what page they are also gonna have writing on them, so I can remember what pencils I used because I got new sets during these months. Okay, these are done with the Prismacolors. So we got glitter on this from the Stickles. There is a video on almost every page that I'm going to be showing you too, so you can keep that in mind. If you see a page you like, just go to my YouTube channel and go through it, and it'll show you the videos. This is the one I did. It's a beautiful double spread. You will notice a coloring pattern in this book. They are done with the same pencils in the same family. So there's a group of pencils that I use just for this book. So we've got the pinks, the purples, the blues, and the greens, and that's mostly what I use, along with a little bit of the black, white, and I can use the same colors in the Distress inks also. This is a Distress ink background, Prismacolors for the pencil lay down, and then of course there's white acrylic paint splattered on here along with the stickles that get put down. Another page we did. This one has the addition of gold in here for the gem, and of course the stickles on this page too. Not this page, but this side. So we did the birds on this side, and if you can tell, they have stickles all over them also, so anywhere they shine. Did the Distress ink on the background, put water on it to get those splotches. Of course there's a splattering of the white acrylic paint. Like I said, it's kind of the same pattern out throughout the whole book. Here's the bottle page, done in the same purple is in the background on this page, but the pink and the blue and the green are in the bottles. And motorcycle going up the street. Here's my little king bird, my royal bird. Love him. So he's got stickles on his beak and all in his crown. So he just sparkles up all over the place, and all in his gems down here. And the last one in this book is the lady, and she's got beautiful gems on her also. Okay, so we're done with that book. Oops, little sticky notes. I did do a digital painting or digital download, and I'll have to remember, I think it's Aurora Wings in her Etsy shop, and I got this one. I had done one, and then I was asked how to do it, so I printed it again and did another one. So this is the one that I did on a video, and she's got some splatterings of white acrylic on her, dripping of Distress ink. She is done in the Distress inks with a little bit of pencil. So she's done. I did one picture in the Daydreams, and let's try to find it. Take. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this one is done with the Sargent Art Supreme pencils and a tiny bit of Distress ink in the background with the blue. And I think he just turned out adorable. I love me some snails. Sorry. They're adorable. Okay, World of Flowers. We've done a couple pages in here. Let me get to them. Okay, we did the double page spread here. I thought I would try the Sargent Art Supreme pencils in this book. So I just started doodling in the little boxes, and before I know it, the whole page was done. Background of each square is done in Distress ink, and then I went in with a black Pitt pen and traced around all the black or the border areas. I think that turned out nice. I had a little water down here. This book does not take water terribly well for me with my ink. Work in progress. I did this one, and this was also done in the Sargent Art Supreme pencils, all in blue. Now, I don't collect them, but I do have a border in my kitchen up at the top that has these kind of plates, the blue plates. So I just thought that would look absolutely beautiful on the fish, and it turned out really well. There's a tiny bit of Distress ink going around in the background back here, and there is hybrid Pentel blue going around for sparkle added on to the fish. I don't know if I can get that to pick up because it's subtle, but it's beautiful. Then I did the brown page here. This was all done with the brown Sargent Art Supreme pencils, Distress ink in the background, and then a tiny splattering of the white acrylic paint. Really like this book. This is fun to color in. I did this one. So I colored the whole background in black and gray, and then colored up the butterfly in bright neon colors along with glitter all over this thing, and then I used the white acrylic paint to add accents to it along with a little bit of splattering in the background. And that one is that book. I got this gorgeous book and did some coloring in it. So we did this one first. She is done with Inktense and Distress ink and a tiny bit of, I believe it's Polychromos. The curtains are kind of in the picture. They give you some lines, so I just kind of made them sheer. I brought down these lines here and these lines here, just with a ruler and the Inktense, and then watered it down. Added a few more of the little wrinkles down here. She has got glitter on her also. I don't know if that is going to pick that up at all, but she's got glitter on her sash and all her gems. It's very tiny. I did it with the gold watercolors. Don't know if I can. Here they are. These guys. So painted them on her also. This book is great for water media. This guy, the pink lady, there is no video for. Sorry, that one I did on my own. There is a video on him. He is done with Inktense and Distress ink, water mediums only. There's the acrylic paint that is put on for highlights, and then this is a stamp, and the Distress ink is in the back. The stamp I used for this is this little tiny polka dot stamp. So if I need some splatters or something in a different color than white, I use that. It's from Stampin' Up, and it's called the Itty Bitty Background Stamp. comes in a set. Okay, the next one I did is this gal here. There's a video on this. This is the first picture I did in this book. This was my play page, I'm going to say. I wanted to throw everything I had on this page, and I did. So there is pencils. There is, what are they, Neo Color 2s to give her this glow that she has going on. Distress ink, Inktense, pencils, water. You'll have to see the video to find out how much stuff I threw on that page. And no warping. So I think that worked out really nice. She turned out really cute. And then I did the little page here. It's a front cover. Basically, it's a, I guess that's the front cover. So the title page, I'm going to say. So I just doodled on this one, and this is done in Distress Inks. Only watered down and used as watercolor. So that is that book. I did one page in Hannah Carlson's jewelry box. And guess which one I did for Easter? This is the bunny page. And there's tons of glitter on this page too. So we're all glittered. Jewels are all glittered. Same gold paints that I used on the other page. On his earrings. I either used that or I used the hybrid pen. I'm not sure. But there is a video on here, so you could find it on my channel and see what I did. So that was the only one I did on that one. During the same time, I did the actual front cover of this book. So I did the tiny little bunny down here. This turned out really cute. I think this is Inktense or Distress Ink. Check my channel. It's in this book. Okay. Don't know if I did a video on this one. It is the title page of Inky and the Butterfly. And I did this piece here. It has got glitter on it also. And it's a beautiful little page. I added the drips with a black Pitt pen just to put the ink dripping down. The story in here is adorable. It's going to take me a while to get through that book, but it is a beautiful book. Magical Jungle. Did 2 pages in here for Becky's community coloring. This one here is done in Inktense and Distress Ink only. There's a white Posca for highlights here. The rest of it is done in Inktense pens and Distress Ink backgrounds. I probably use the Distress Ink to go in here. There is a video for this page. Then we have our all green page. This one is done with the Prismacolors and many shades of green. Distress Ink in the background and a splattering of the white acrylic paints. That is my second page for Becky's community coloring. I have one page in the Twilight Garden, which I just did, and that is the fox. And I think he turned out great. He is done in Polychromos and a little bit of Distress Ink in the background, the blue back here, but everything else is done on the Polychromos pencils. No glitter on this page, just pure pencil. And the Distress Ink. He turned out adorable. Last book. The Ink House. Everything in this book is done in ink, whether it be Inktense, Distress Ink, just done in inks. I did this cute little guy here. No video for him, so sorry. I made a video, but we had major problems with that one. Okay, I did the house here, and most of this was done with just the Inktense, a little bit of Distress inks for some shading, but the Distress inks in this was used as a watercolor, not a sponging accent. Okay, then we did this page. This one was a lot of fun. So he is, basically I used the paintbrush on him. So the Inktense were scribbled on the plastic board and used as watercolors. There's a video on this page. I think he turned out adorable. I had fun with the little guy here. And this is also a storybook. So when the exclusive bathtubs are all taken up by other guys, you have to use the sink. And here we are. We've got the little crab down here with his toothbrush, and of course the Kraken and his boat in the sink. All done in water-based too. So this is Inktense and Distress ink, and then there's a little bit of pencil for shading. And then Francisco. He is a guest in the house who loves music, and he sits out on the balcony with his radio. He was a lot of fun to do too. I love coloring in this book. There's a little bit of acrylic on him, or it's Posca, but Posca is acrylic, so I was right on that. And then just the inked background. And then of course that stamp I like so much, I used that for the dots in the cement. And there we go. That is the end of my 3 months of coloring. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you also have a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.